welcome you too on Instagram to this new work of mine where I'll be painting or repainting my painting that I already made because I don't like it. Or maybe I do like it a little bit too much and that is why I need to change it. And just behind me you can see my newest creation, which I made on the beach on a misty day. And all the clouds gathered around me to provide a feeling of being completely isolated in this world. And in that sense of sensorial safety, I could finally express a part of me that had to remain hidden for very long. And still, I hide it because I don't like it when people judge me. But it is the truest version of myself, and I intend to let it out today. I'm quitting the music because it's time to start talking about my artistic process and the way it works within me. The thing is, I don't actually know how it works within me, but I do want to share because on some level I do know. I do know how it works. I do know how it works, but I don't want to spoil it by talking about it because talking about it ruins it. It ruins it all. It ruins the world. I only double down on what is true to myself and what feels free. What feels free instead of stuck. It feels free to cut my hair and to offend people. And it feels free to not be nice to the world, because the world is not always nice to me. And people don't actually understand that I am alive and that I just want to experience, and that I'm a bit afraid to share all of this, but still I know that it is true. And I only care about what is true. At least to myself. At least to myself for sure. I'm being more and more true every day. And that is my only job. My only job is to be true to myself and to share myself with the world, because the world needs to see and the world needs to be more true to itself. How can the world be false? Too much of myself coming through. Maybe people don't like it. Maybe people like it. Maybe people don't like it. It's not actually true. Maybe I'm just acting. Maybe I'm just doing something because I think I need to. I think I need to be doing something instead of just, I don't know. I never know. I don't actually know. This is all good. This is any good. But I know. No. Pride. Pride in myself. Pride in who I am. Love for myself. Love for who I am.
And the truth of who I am. I am a Bumba.
It is allowing yourself to swim in the sea at a place where someone has forbidden to swim. Because you know that the state is not here to control us, and the sea is everyone's. And once we start saying that people are not allowed to swim in the sea anymore, yet we use the sea to just destroy the environment for financial benefits of big corporations, and the state supports this, and still the state is telling us we cannot have the sea because it's not yours, it is ours, and we intend to use it for our benefits, and we want to control you. We want to control you just a little bit, not necessarily, oh yes, also by policing you, but not only that, not only by policing you, just by making you think twice about everything you do, because you're at the beach and your human heart feels like you want to dive into the sea because it's your origin and you come from there. Yet you're not allowed. You're not allowed because there's a little sign saying it's dangerous for you to swim. It's very dangerous, and if no one's watching, even in your own accord, at your own responsibility, you can't swim. Because if we catch you swimming, you'll get a fine. And you know, fines are not good for your financial situation. So you don't swim. And instead, you're just on your phone at the beach because you like being on your phone, because your phone is more interesting than being in the sea, who's a little bit cold and who reminds you of something deep within you that you don't want to be confronted with, because it would require you to change your life and step outside of your mind box. Keep you safe in a life that doesn't fulfill you, in a life that is boring. No, so I swim. And I dive into the sea and I tell the sea, thank you for reminding me of who I am, and for reminding me of the depths of your waters and the depths of the inside of me, so that I can be free and support other people in being free, and realizing that we need to wake up a little bit more, just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit more to the manipulation that is happening all around us. And no, there is not one big evil force. It is all within ourselves. As much as we comply, as much as we're on our phones being distracted from our true desires, as much as we allow ourselves to believe that we cannot be free, we're merely here to die within the structures of a system that we don't like and don't agree to. Yeah, that's the real evil. And family is also one of these constructs that we get a little bit entangled by, because people think family is the most important thing in the world. It is the only thing that actually matters, and as long as we're with our family, it means we have something to hold us in this world. It means we can be together and belong. But I don't believe that, because I was raised in a family where I don't always feel like I belong. And yes, maybe a little bit I love them, they're good people and all of that. But I wasn't me. I wasn't fully me. Because in a family, there's also rules that apply. And even if they're not conscious, they apply. Even if we don't speak about them, they tend to still apply. So, how to get rid of the fear of hurting other people and being perceived as the villain? We can't get rid of it. That is the painful part. We can't get rid of being perceived as the villain. We just have to be ourselves. And we just have to love ourselves, while other people are going to tell us that we're villains because we say the truth. Ow. That's a little bit painful. Yeah, it's a little bit painful. And I feel that there is more to talk about in relation to freedom and my own personal freedom. And I'm talking in this voice because I don't care how you perceive of me. Well, actually, I do care. But I want to get rid of that. And I'm kind of getting rid of it already. So, I stop caring about what you think of me because I'm a free being. And free beings enjoy themselves. They do what they like. They speak the way they like. And they paint over their paintings once they are done because they realize the painting wasn't real. It was figured out, thought through, instead of visceral, coming through the body as a divine spark, as an embodiment of divinity. How do we embody divinity? Don't know. It's mostly just being true to yourself and what you feel. So you have to learn to start feeling yourself, feeling into yourself, and feeling into who you truly are. And this means you're gonna meet resistance in the world. You can't be free without resistance. Or maybe you can. Maybe you can be in harmony all day, smoke weed, drink alcohol, numb yourself to a point where there's no feelings anymore. But for now, I'm rather trying to be myself and be the way that I feel is needed. And I don't feel it's needed for you even. It's needed for me to be that way. It's needed for me to be expressive and to be myself and to share who I am in the most honest and authentic way, even if it means that I have wrinkles on my head that I don't like, even if it means that the sun is shining on me and burning my skin, even if it means that I'm gonna be laughed at because I know myself. At least I know myself, and at least I'm being true to that. And at least I have enjoyed the way that I am and appear to this world. And if we enjoy ourselves, isn't that like a little bit better than just do what everyone is doing? Like maybe a little bit, I don't know. I feel afraid. I feel afraid to post this, and I feel afraid to share it. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. You know, there's this artist on YouTube, he's called Dr. Rob. He used to be a monk. 7 years he studied Buddhism to become enlightened and attain to some kind of spiritual altered state. Just the way I did. I didn't study in a monastery for 7 years. I did that in a past lifetime, kiddos. But I'm here now, and I studied like 3-5 years with Sadhguru and with Tia Swan and with so many other people, and I chanted Shiva Shambho every freaking single day. And then I came to knowing that it's only me, and it's always only me that matters. And you can't say that because other people matter, and we should care for each other's suffering. And we do, but we do in an indirect way by caring for ourselves, because ourself, our deepest, truest self, surprise, 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 our deepest self is yourself. Myself is yourself. So if I'm true to me, it means I'm being true to you ultimately and to the highest harmony of the universe. Maybe I'm just saying this because I want to be myself and because I want to be true to me only. And I don't want to care about what other people think. So maybe I need divine confirmation or some kind of assistance and support for my ideals of self-love and narcissism and enjoying myself above and beyond any judgments and any expectations. So maybe if I need divine recognition and I can't find the word, there is an exact justification. If I need divine justification to be myself, I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. And I'll use all the spiritual wisdom that I've gathered over the years and lifetimes to celebrate myself the way I am, the way the way I want to be. I don't care. I don't care. Because if I'm true to me, it means I'm good. Have you found yourself yet, guys? Have you found yourself yet? I don't think so, otherwise you wouldn't be here watching me. I look like this painting could be sold for at least €1 million because I want to travel and be free. Turkey? Yeah. Now, I want to introduce you to my friends in this room. I've got a couple of friends. I am my own first friend. I don't need any other friends. I would like them, but I'm telling them all goodbye if they don't like me the way I like myself. And then I'm saying, well, if you don't want to be my friend the way I am, maybe I could be your teacher because I have something to say. And secondly, we have my painting. Ooh, quite magnificent. It became more interesting, didn't it? It became a little more alive because I stopped caring how it looked. And then the truest friend is this little one. This little one I discovered while I was painting. She just came out of me. And she's the one who's actually talking to you right now. She's the one who is careless. But I have one more friend to introduce you to. Just one more. Just one more. My one friend. Well, actually it's two, but in some way they're one. This is Kailash and Sadhguru. Let me drop down to be beneath them because that is my place. Beneath these two heroes, gurus. Kailash